Guess what I'm doing this morning, guys? I'm getting ready to can my beets. Still have some out there in the high tunnel. Thank you for all your advice on clipping off the tops, and we're leaving some out there to mature, but I'm going to have me a pretty good can. I'm going to step outside and show you what's going on in the high tunnel. Also got me some cabbage picked. I'm going to get ready to do some fermentation. I did do some, and I'll show you what my finished product looks like here shortly. So here's the cabbage I fermented probably about a month ago. Guys, it just turned out so delicious. I used the ball fermentation kit and it worked terrifically. I am so excited that I was finally able to get some sauerkraut fermented cabbage, and we've been enjoying this, and we eat a spoonful of this each and every day. It's full of probiotics. So let's go on down the line here. And I did clip off the tops. We're going to let some of these come to maturity. Here's some of my onions I put. Spinach is coming up really well, guys. Planted this a couple weeks ago. I still got some here. I planted back in the fall. And here are our seeds. We have already started to pot them in some 4-inch pots. And we've started more. Here's some of the tomatoes that we've repotted. I think everything looks to be pretty good. We're also going to start growing some petunias, and we're going to try to grow some of the hanging potted plant petunias, and we're going to see how we do with that, guys. I've got my Easter basket radishes coming up over here. There's my rocky top lettuce. Our kale is bouncing back, and I have a couple of really good heads of cabbage coming in here. I've already picked one. Pretty firm, guys. Woo-wee. We did go ahead and pull up the lettuce because it did freeze and it wasn't going to come to seed, but check out these tomato bushes. These are the famous tomato bushes that survived -3 degrees in this high tunnel. Look at all these wonderful tomatoes that are growing. Look at these down here. These are great little salad tomatoes. Kohlrabi is coming up really well. My husband is testing some pinto beans. We have 2 cabbages over here, and we have some pumpkin starts here. And there's our pepper plants. They still seem to be producing pretty well, guys. Look at this gorgeous Swiss chard. Gonna be cooking some of that up this weekend for some dinner. It's very good for us. It's high in nutrients, high in potassium, high in zinc, and so I'm really excited to dig into this weekend. So take a gander here at what's going on in the high tunnel. So we are recovering from that huge Texas winter storm that we had, and believe it or not, it is now planting time for us. Springtime is here, it seems like. I'm sure that we'll get another cold snap, but I'll tell you that in the last week it's been in the 50s, and we've even gotten up to 80 degrees. We expect to get up into the upper 70s all next week. No freezing temps in the forecast in the foreseeable future. I normally plant, if I'm planting outside, the 3rd week of March, so I still have some work to do on the outside of the high tunnel to get that soil ready to plant, because we will be planting our spring garden in just a couple of weeks. We're going to be working that soil in the back so we can get the corn in. It's already here, guys. We are so excited, again, with how things are going here in the high tunnel. We have so much more room to plant. We've got to get some more soil, which we'll do today or tomorrow. Filling this raised bed over here. Since we pulled the lettuce up over there, we're going to be building a raised bed over there as soon as my cabbage is done and my chard is done. So we will have more room over there. And then my husband has all these wicking tubs with lots of great things growing in them, and we're so far very happy with our results. So get ready Get your seeds if you haven't already. Start working that ground. It's time. It's time. And before you know it, you'll be reaping your harvest in the hard work of your labor, and you will be having you some fresh vegetables. So you want to follow us along, you want to hit that subscribe button, you want to hit that like button so you can see exactly what's going on here. Oh, and more news. We have another high tunnel that we'll be getting probably somewhere around the 1st of April. My husband will probably start putting it up probably around the end of April. And then we have spoken to the USDA, and we are on the list for next year. So this time next year, we hope to have 3 high tunnels on the property where we will be able to grow our vegetables year-round and try to be self-sustainable and take care of our families. We are so excited. Stay tuned. We got more to come. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you all for your prayers that you've given us over the last week and a half. It worked, guys. Praise the Lord. So thank you. Thank you again. We will be in touch.